I don't have edit, so yeah, I have to do that with my finger. But yes, I will put you back. I'll put you over here. Here's good. Here's you right here. Let's see if I can get it going. Good enough. Okay, well. What is there to say? What is there to say? Pantheon, since my phone is kind of crap. Since my phone didn't record more of what I was trying to say in the line of at McDonald's yesterday. Crazy day. Anyway, Pantheon is about the dangers of corporatizing uploaded minds to the web. And yes, it's exactly how a corporation would act with making someone's brain a privatized, like we own this thing. And it's like, it's a person, or at least the impression of one. You shouldn't own a mind here. Like, come on. But yeah, that's the dangers of a corporation who basically, doesn't really care about people's rights or feelings. That's why they're the bad guys. But it shows, yeah, with enough processing power to house said mind, it can be a virtual god, And with now, in the series, three people who have their brains uploaded to the cloud and being used, quite frankly, each one was being used against their will in a simulation, thinking, like in the Matrix, where it's like, yeah, I'm going about my day, doing my job, at 1,000 times faster or whatever, or whatever, speed faster, and them not being the wiser about it. It's like, I'm here doodling at home or whatever, and it's like, oh no, you're making us millions of dollars through your little doodle here. And it's like, and this guy's not even the wiser. I'm like, that's just mean, sticking him in the Matrix like that. And that's what they did. They had the guy who was the main guy in the story, the dad, he was just an OS. He was an operating system. That's all he was. And then the second one we find out about the girl, the wife, or girlfriend or whatever, for the stock market, that's all they did. They just stuck her on a server next to Wall Street and said, here, make us money. Preferably like they did with the third guy, which is just not make them aware that she's in a simulation. Until she probably realized the Matrix has her, and then thus she left. And yeah, I'm kind of curious on when that third guy's going to get out. So what I like about Pantheon is that it's very story driven. Nothing about it isn't the level of technology they have is what we kind of have now, if not a little bit, like 10-ish years in the future. That's about it. It doesn't seem that farther advanced than we are now. Except somehow they've actually got a mind to actually work somehow in the digital world. Alright, can't do that. But yeah, okay, so the similar method is like that of upload, where it basically erases your brain one layer at a time, one section at a time. I don't know why. But yeah, much like an upload, it basically just shears off your brain. As opposed to an upload where it just erases your whole head, like in a Star Trek teleporter type fashion. So yeah. The story is complex. It's about the daughter of the lead character, who is our lead character. She's very
She's not a Mary Sue. She has emotional hang-ups. She's going through a hard time, but she's not being annoying about it. She's being how she's written is very practical. It's like, yes, this is a hard time. She's going through a hard emotion. She has to deal with assholes at school. Trust me, I know. I used to go to school, and so her character and her story and her plot points, everything's on point. It's perfect. It's a bit of a standard trope, yes, by this point, but it's done right. As well as everyone else is done pretty well too. And speaking of acting, by the way, our second guy, I forget what his name was, Caspian. You know, I was watching his thing. I was listening to it initially when I was out on the road. I was listening to it. So I thought he was just living a domestically abusive lifestyle, with his dad and his mom and all that. Until I actually watched the episode, visually, later on, and I'm like, okay, here's that scene again. He's asking him the tough questions. It's like the dad's like, I'm expecting intelligence, but then I will hate you if I see intelligence. It's like that. Where it's like, what's wrong with this guy? But then, dun dun dun, dramatic revelation. They're role playing, and it's like, wait, what? You mean the parents are not really fighting? They're putting on a production of domestic upheaval lifestyle for the kid in order to make him emo, to make him isolated. Well, that's just diabolical and mean as heck. I mean, that is just evil right there. I don't even sure they're even his real parents. The way they act and talk about it, it's more like a undercover spy job, or something like that. Just saying. Anyway, so that's the thing, guys. We have two chins there. So that's the thing, is that the corporation runs everything. They spy on these kids, internet forums. They're multi-global corporations make millions of dollars a year and all that. It's like, yeah, I can see the evil corporations being a dick, and quite frankly, just leave these new, UI, that's what's called uploaded intelligences alone. Just leave them be, But of course, the corporation is going to start, poking the bear, and it's like, oh yeah, if you're going to keep annoying them, then yeah, they're going to fight back. And so yeah, I see a lot of destruction and chaos and fighting before this is over. Just saying. So, yeah. Again, nothing to complain about. It's not like it's lacking in animation or storyline, plotline. I'm just, the only thing I have the only possible negative thing I have to say is like I don't have the choice to binge watch it right now. It comes out one episode each week, so I'm like, okay, so we're back to that. Alright, so I got the app on my phone, and I get to watch Panthon for $7 a month now. So there's that. So I'm on my 7-day free trial right now. So yeah, Pantheon's doing pretty good. I'm very curious where it's going to go, how this is going to end up, and I'm pretty sure we'll get some explosions along the way, as shown in the trailer. So yeah, all thumbs up here. Waiting for next week's exciting episode. So go check it out. See if it's worth the $7 a month for you too. And additionally, another app I can have to deal with. But whatever. My phone can support it, and my wallet can't support it. So I'll keep it for now, or I'll leave it on the wayside, much like Crunchyroll. Again, I only got that initially because I wanted to see the rest of Sword Art Online. So, yeah. So, until next time, fair, faithful